Hello everyone. I know it's been a long time since I've done a video review or anything like this. Well, solo review anyway. But since I kind of dropped Gingitsune halfway through for reviews because I kind of got a little bored with it for reviewing because this wasn't much to talk about, I'm going to bring you this series review for the, I guess, overall series since it recently ended. I think about last week, 2 weeks ago? Whatever. But if you didn't follow the series and you're curious about it, basically the story follows life of Makoto, a girl who can see dead people and ghosts and stuff. But I'm just kidding. She can't see ghosts, but she does see gods, which it's more of a, I guess if you like a show like a Natsume or Jin show, you might like this one. And it basically follows her everyday life as she lives for the shrine of her dad, and she goes to school and meets friends, and she kind of meets these two girls that are basically exact opposite of each other. Like Sawako, she's like this, yeah, she's very, I guess she's just serious about everything and it takes life very seriously. And she lives in like a tea house, so yeah, I guess she's raised proper and everything like that. And we meet the other girl, Yumi, who's this kind of hyper girl, but she's often seen as like, oh, you're a bad kid, you're a delinquent. So she's kind of, both these girls and all three of these girls kind of come together and they become friends. It's a weird trio right there. And just how each of them kind of change from the beginning. You see how like so Wako, she's kind of bossy and very serious about the rules and everything, and not about having fun. And later on, she starts having more fun with these other two, and just it's more outgoing. And she has some comical moments. I like when she meets Makoto's dad. She's, I guess, obviously into older men, and she finds herself blushing around him all the time. She never really pursues that, so it's just more of a comical thing. They don't go too heavily deep in that. And Yumi, the other girl, like I said, she's look at the delinquent, the bad character. That, oh, you're never gonna do anything right. And she's, she changes to being that. She's very outgoing and likes other people. She has a boyfriend who she kind of gives a hard time, but in the end, she's not very bad. I like her. It's fun to watch. And halfway through the series, meet another guy, Satoru. He is another kid just like Makoto. He can see gods and stuff, and he has this little fox spirit named Haru, which is kind of revealed later on to a little girl. But Haru's appearance is very short, like really short. And Gintaro, which is the other fox that Makoto can see, I guess takes her under his wing, I guess, sort of. He kind of just pulls her to decide when the humans do their thing. Because from his point of view, he wants Satoru to be more human with everyone else, because he's only talked to the gods before. He doesn't really have very many people at the house he can talk to, because I guess his grandfather died and he was kind of put in this other family that didn't really like him as much. They kind of treated him like crap. So his basic storyline is he's wanting to get out of the house and live on his own and do his own thing. But he's an interesting character. We meet him halfway through, and he has this headbutt thing with Haru, where he wants Haru to go back home, but Haru's too attached to him, so she won't leave his side at all. And they have this little fight every once in a while, and Haru ran off, and he'd look for him. So they had that kind of going on, which it didn't really do anything for me. I mean, it's kind of nice, but Haru in the end is kind of annoying. She's very loud, and you kind of just wish she would just almost like start Haru's that go back home. It'd be funny. And some of the best moments of the series would have to be all the god stuff. We learn how they're born, basically how they're created, and it's kind of cool. So that's why I liked that series, because we learned that they were once animals, and when they're killed off, when they're buried by a priest or whatever, they, I guess, can ascend to a higher being, to being a god. And we see that with Gintaro when he met Makoto's mom, or her ancestors, I guess is what you would say. And yeah, she was kind to him, and I guess he became a god. I don't know how that really. I don't know if they really dive into much explanation, but it's kind of neat seeing how they're created, because oftentimes in anime we see these god characters like in Natsume, where you don't know where they came from or their origin. So it's kind of cool seeing where they're come from in this series. And I guess that would be the emotion in this series. I mean, it is very slow. It's very relaxed paced for most part. But the emotion parts come down to more of the gods dealing with the humans. Because in the end, the gods will outlive the humans that can see them. And Makoto it's kind of sad for her to realize that I'm gonna die long before Gintaro dies. And same with Haru. I think she feels sad that eventually she will leave Satoru's side one day. But for that most part in the drama, that's pretty much all that I could get from the drama parts. I mean, you never see her get upset that her mom's gone. You never see anything with her dad talking about her mom, how she died. So we never really got to see that emotional side, which I would have loved to see. But yeah, that's how that went down. So, and in the end, like I said, Gingitsune is a very slice of life show. It's something you would not, I don't think you could be able to marathon in one day. It's kind of, I guess the pacing is just not really there. And there's no real plot. It's kind of just, like I said, the daily life of Makoto going to school and dealing with her shying job as in seeing Gintaro. And, I mean, it had a lot of drama with the gods and stuff. Lots of comedy. There were some funny bits with, like with Haru, with the way he would react around Makoto, and when the girls or the other people were around being loud, Haru did not like that. She would get aggravated by noise and stuff like that. And Gintaro at the same time would just lay around doing nothing. He was kind of just there, doing things. And yeah, so yeah, the comedy was nice, and just a lot of, like, I guess, heartwarming moments. We see a lot of, like, bonding between the three girls, and even with Satoru and Haru, and we see some with Gintaro and Makoto. Both of them share these little moments together. I think it's in the final episode they revealed that, Makoto, when she was a little kid, really liked being around Gin and just enjoyed his company, but as she got older, they kind of drifted apart a little bit, but they kind of came back together at the end. Kind of nice. So yeah, if you're looking for a slow, kind of slice of life series that was this season, that's Gingitsune. Very, very good. Against that, I would probably recommend, like, Nyan Nyan Biori, which I know a lot of people didn't like because it's very slow. So yeah. So overall, I'll give this series an 8 out of 10, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the series review, and yeah, see you next time for some more stuff.